Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exsus, and I want to welcome you all back to a fourth episode of Guild Wars. Yes, we are back again, ready to get in to Guild Wars and return to the Kingdom of Ascalon on the world of Tyria with our warrior class character, Silas Kincaid. And as promised, between the last episode and this one, I have collected every piece of upgraded armor I can from the collectors in the game. I couldn't get the helm. I'll explain that when I get in the game. But for now, we're going to get back in and we're going to do some more quests for the residents of Ascalon. So let's do this thing. Okay, guys, and here we are in Ascalon City. This isn't where I left you. I left you at Fort Rannick, but I had to go around and collect the bits of armor that you guys wanted me to, or I wanted to, so that I didn't have to do that on video. So I've done that now, and as you can see from my character, I've done that apart from the helm. And the reason I haven't got the upgraded helm is because it actually requires you to collect 50 red iris flowers. I knew they were useful for something, I just didn't know what. I've been selling all of them. And it also requires you to go to a secret location somewhere near Fort Rannick. I will do that eventually. I may or may not do that on a video. It's a straight exchange for the red iris flowers, but it's a uniquely hidden away character. I don't know whether this character appears later in the Guild Wars games. I can't remember this character appearing later, but I may be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I probably will be wrong about this. So that's why I haven't done that yet, because that would take a long time farming and me just wandering around. And these bits of armor didn't take me that long. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to move on. I'm going to leave the camera at this angle, this far zoomed out. I like it here, but I realise you guys can't see as much as you'd like to see. Anyway, first of all, we're going over here, because when I opened the quest log, I noticed the secondary profession thing actually updated the moment we went to Brother Menelo and got some powers. Even though we didn't do the quest, it got updated. So we're going to go and we're going to actually talk to our friend over here. I forget his name. It is Armin, isn't it? Yeah, Armin Sabelin. We're going to talk to him and he'll give us just a drop of 250 experience. Or he won't. He actually won't. So why is he still flashing? Ah, that's interesting. I was wrong about that as well, guys. See? Wrong quite regularly, so don't worry about that. It doesn't matter anyway. And as you can see, there are quite a few people on today, or tonight, should I say. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're nearly 3 minutes into the video, and I haven't said anything of importance. So, with that being said, we're going to look at the map, and we're going to go over to Ashford Abbey, because I've decided it is time to take on some of the quests in the catacombs. And we will do Brother Menelo's quest while we're here. So, I guess that's a monk's mission. Yeah, meet Polis inside the catacombs. We still won't accept monk as my secondary profession, because there are other characters I have to go see and rinse them for some experience. So we've already taken that, so we can actually go in here and actually deal with helping out Paulus. Okay, and Paulus is over here, and he's a smiting mage, so he doesn't heal himself, or smiting monk, sorry. So we're going to follow him. We'll let him do his thing, and we'll keep him alive. We'll help heal him, and we'll help kill the enemies down here. He's going after an artifact. So this is the first quest of this episode. Oh, and he's straight on it. I didn't even see the Restless Corpse. Is it Restless or Relentless? Anyway, we're level 5. We should be able to handle this quite easily. Come on, Paulus, where are you? Are you there? No, you're going that way. Okay, I thought we were going to go down the other way. There's a corpse of a carrion devourer over there. If you're a necromancer, because there's a few necro quests down here, you can resurrect your bone minions from those corpses. Okay, cool. I think we're going to bank left here. Yes, we are. So this is where it gets a little bit dicey, because there's skeletons and stuff down in here. I'm going to go for the one in the far corner. We'll let Paulus go for the one closer. Now he's going to come join us. Unfortunately, I cannot induce bleeding on these guys, and we're going to keep him alive with that, the 6 key. There shouldn't be too many more enemies down here. As long as we keep him alive, we're all good to go. and keep ourselves alive with healing signet. Okay, he's getting away from us. Jesus, that guy can run. There is one more enemy, but the spectral soldiers, also known as restless spirits, have taken care of that. Okay, he's going to go up here, and the artifact he's looking for will in fact be just up here. So we can heal him and heal ourselves again. Here we are. Are you ready? Well, I would be ready. I'm just going to keep healing you up. Healing myself up. And heal you up one more time, sir. Okay, you're going to run back. Fantastic. I would have shown you something back there, guys, but I'm not going to show that just yet. Yeah, we're still on 30 FPS. The game seems to be getting jank there. I'll always keep checking that up because to me it looks like at certain points the game's skipping a little bit, but again, that may be due to the recording. And this guy, just like us when we pick up anything, like the shell from, sorry, not the shell, the honeycomb from Pitney the farmer, or near Pitney the farmer. It might have been the Miller Upton. I can't remember. Again, guys, my memory is absolutely wank. But, yeah, we run like an idiot. Okay, we're healing him up, and we better heal ourselves, because we're taking some damage. Healing Signet does a lot of healing to us, though, so that's good. Okay, and he's nearly out. He's nearly up the steps. He's not going to die anytime soon. So that is just an escort quest. Nothing too great there. Okay, we're both going to recover. Fantastic. There is another enemy down there past the Restless Spirit, but we don't need to worry about that for now. We are going to come back down here. There's a few quests to do around here, including a Necromancer one. You can hear people fighting. Now, I'm pretty sure the Necromancer ones take us in another direction. Probably down here on the minimap where these three mobs are. I think they're gargoyles. There might be more skeletons. I don't know. Again, I only played this a little while ago, but I didn't come down here, to be fair. I came into the catacombs through the back way because that's where the collector for one of these pieces of armor is. Okay, nice and bright and beautiful again. Fantastic, and we are out. That's where we go for over there with Necromancer Mune for the Necromancer class quest. So we'll do that as well. Okay, fantastic, and now we can talk to Brother Menelo. Okay, you have done quite well for your first task. Paulus reports his findings are most promising, and I think you might have great promises as well to advance among monks. Cool, cool, thank you. I am not ready to become a monk yet, though, sir. Not quite yet. And by not quite yet, I mean not for some time. Okay. So the next quest I want to do is the prize mower bird, because that is also down in the catacombs. And, sorry, catacombs. I always lowball that name. Yeah, it's a little bit harder, to say the least. But I want to do it because I want the weapon. There's a weapon we can get from this. If I'm right, the weapon's another sword, and it's quite cool. And I want it. So we're going to do it. I might be wrong. Things might have changed. Again, this game is 13 years old, or 14, 15 years old, so... Fortunately, swords are no good for destroying skeletons, which is a bit of a pain in my arse. Especially since you can't make them bleed. I hit the powers anyway to do a little bit of damage to them, but yeah, Sever Artery is absolutely useless because all it does is make the enemy bleed. It seems like it does more damage, but it really does not. Okay, so if we look, not that one, we have to bank to the right this time. And we've got to go a little ways in, because we've got to go to find where this mower bird is. Okay, so we'll keep banking round. You can also go up there, up this way. Not going to do that. Okay, Silas, steady on. A diseased devourer. Awesome. Okay, that died quickly. Fantastic, makes it easier for me. Carrion devourer. So you get all the different selection of nasties down here. I personally like the catacombs. I think they're quite a nice setting. I like dark and dreary places. So yeah, I think this is a lot about me. Okay, this way. What we got over here? Some more devourers. Indeed. At least these things can bleed. Awesome. Another dull carapace. Fantastic. Let's just we'll clear all of these out. They're not worth any experience really, but it's something. We'll come back for the spiked axe. Bane Signet doesn't do as much damage against creatures that aren't undead. By the looks of it, that's what I see anyway. It doesn't state that though. It just says 26 holy damage. But something that's undead or evil would surely take more damage. It seems that way when you look at the health bars. Okay, right. So again, sorry guys, wrong map. So we've got a banker right here, and then there's an antechamber off to the left. But I'm going to get aggroed by the restless corpses, so I'm just going to jump on that. Yeah, you go down. Again, I'm so used to hitting those keys. Sorry guys, I know undead do not take bleeding damage, but I can at least hit the gash one. It might break some bones. Nah, still not so much. Skeletons are really resistant to slashing damage. I'm not using the Bane Signet because it's nearly done. Okay, so we picked up 4 bones for our efforts there, and just going to heal. Because from those 2 I took quite a bit of damage. Okay, now we have to go this way. So there should be one thing over here. A raging cadaver. Okay, oh, magic user. Okay, you can just sit the hell down. So this thing is slightly higher level. I think the other things were level 2. The restless corpses. This raging cadaver was level 3. I'm about to have a little bit of a hard time now because if I remember, no, it's not here. Slightly further on still, guys. God damn it. Yeah. Another raging cadaver. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get through. Oh god, I've got to actually get right up close to them as well. There's 2 over here as well. Okay, fantastic. We got an unidentified truncheon, so that's usually geared towards necromancers. So what have we got over here? We'll go for the restless corpse first. The raging cadaver can wait. Yeah, sit down, Boney. There we go. Get that heal on. Get my main heal on as well. Bit of a waste, but the Bane Signet will be back up and running again in just a second, guys. There we go. An unidentified bone staff would have been awesome for a necromancer character. We'll take that though, and that'll also be awesome for Repsych. Okay, if we can just push through here without these guys. I don't think I can. I think I'm going to get aggroed. God damn it, game. 2 raging cadavers. 2 of them. Fantastic, managed to make it through. But what waits us here in this room is potentially a little more frightening. So this is where the mower bird is, or its body is, as you can see. Corpse of the prize Murbird in the room. We have to fight level 3 Crypt Fiends. Now, is there just one or is there more? Oh yeah, it has no flesh because it's an ethereal creature. It's a pretty cool looking enemy actually. And it's doing a decent amount of damage to me too. It's a weird noise it makes. So, only one. I thought there was 2 or 3, but good thing there's not because that actually hurt. So yeah. Ah, no, there's a Crypt Fiend here as well. I just had to go further into the room. So good thing I didn't really, because I'd have been on my arse. So I actually like this enemy design. They're pretty gnarly looking. A spectre, a black shadow creature. There you go, got a wooden buckler from that. So the first one dropped better gear. Just gonna heal. So this is a place where I guess necromancers would usually commune. It looks pretty cool. Got like dragon-esque statues or wyvern statues with bone wings, and yeah, it's definitely a place I think necromancers would have come. But whatever these cultists or necromancers done, they used this moa bird as their rite, as the ritual for this. So that sucks. That sucks for the. I'm guessing again. That was Was it Pitney or was it Miller Upton? One of those guys, I think. So we're going to port back because we don't need to be here anymore. There's no point in travelling back slowly, not when it's from back out of the catacombs. No nice scenery there. Okay, let's go and see if we can handle this quest and get a cool sword. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it might not be. Okay, so it's this direction. Yeah, it is over there, and it is Pitney. I should have read that to begin with, guys. Sorry, I am slacking today. My head is all over the place, but we'll run back round and we'll go see Pitney. Ah, one of the red iris flowers, and now I know definitely to keep them. I mean, I knew before, but I'm going to have to say about 50. That's a lot. That's a lot. A lot of flowers just to get one bit of armour in pre-searing. But hey, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Pitney's around this side, isn't he? Yes. Hello, Pitney. And he gives us a longsword, and it's 6 to 9 damage. So, my precious bird is dead. As part of some kind of ritual, you say? Just my luck. Well, at least nothing worse can happen to me today. In any case, thank you for your trouble. Okay. But if we look at the sword, it's not just any longsword. It is a crystalline longsword. It is just stated as longsword, but it is in blue. Does 6 to 9 damage, which is better, and it also halves the casting time of spells, and it gives us +5 armor while casting, which, yeah, it's more of a mage's sword, and if I remember rightly, as a necromancer, not so sure about with an elementalist, but as a necromancer you can have a sword in this game. In fact, we can put something to the test right now. We have some truncheons. And there you go. Warriors can even use caster weaponry. So, I was wrong before because I stated that I couldn't use wands as a warrior. In fact, I was completely wrong. I didn't look this up earlier, but I wanted to because I thought to myself, can warriors, can all the classes hold multiple weapons? And yes, we can even hold fully fledged staffs. So we're going to put the shield back. Oh, it's already on there. We've got to change the weapon. But we're going to give ourselves the longsword, or the crystalline longsword as it's also known. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it looks cool as fuck. Just a nasty, jagged piece of crystal. Literally bolted into a metal handle. I think it looks good. It's going to give us more damage. And since technically you cast Bane Signet, yeah, we're going to gain armor when we do that. So that's always a bonus. That is absolutely fantastic. Let me look at my inventory. These red iris flowers can go in the pouch. Oh, as a tangent, just to go off quickly on one. While I was off video, I went and traded 5 scale fins for another belt pouch. And that slot cannot be this slot. I thought I could just drag it into there and boom. I tried over the bags as well. No, you get one small little belt pouch that holds 5 items. I cannot remember how to get these other 3 spaces as of yet. In time I will. And we've got ourselves a wooden tool shield, which gives us 4 armor. And another +5 armor while health is above 50% and +15 health. That is actually better than the wooden buckler. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, it's a drop in 1 normal armor, but we've still got +5 armor now. It's all better. It's all good, guys. Okay, fantastic. So that's covered. We've got a cool sword. Not sure if it's the best one in pre-searing. I very much doubt it. I don't know how I'll find a better one, but we're going to quickly go back to Ascalon to sell some stuff, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, and here we are. This guy's dyed what parts of his armor he could dye black. Absolute waste of black dye just to have the shoulder pads and parts of the arm guards and that in black. Absolute waste of black dye. Anyway, go over here. Let's sell some stuff. And yeah, my money is stacking up nicely. 374 gold and counting. Yeah, I didn't identify either of those. Keeping the orange dye. Getting rid of the smiting staff, and oh shit, I just sold that bone staff. God damn it, it was unidentified. Okay, I'm getting a little too crazy here. Let's check out what these are. Half the casting time of no good to me. Nope, no good to me either. So, thinking I was going to get a higher value out of them. So, not so much. Oh well. That's what we need to do here right now. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest log again. So we have Across the Wall. We are not doing Across the Wall. Across the Wall will be pretty much the last quest of pre-searing I do. And I will ask for help when I do that. I don't necessarily, or I don't know what level I'll be, so I don't know whether I will require the help for doing that quest. It is hard. I should think I would require help. So hopefully someone will answer, at least one person, and they'll be like, yeah, hell yeah, and come along with me. If not, I'll try and do it on video for you guys. But yeah. Anyway, we also have the Wayward Wizard. We're not going to do that just yet. So, let us return to Ashford Abbey. Because we do have a few other things here to do. We still have in Ashford here, or Lakeside County technically, but I call it the village of Ashford, just outside Ashford Abbey. We do have at least one more person to take quests from, and we need to go on a bit of a stroll as well. We need to go towards Wizard's Folly this way, because I didn't venture that far in, and there's a lot to discover over here. I reckon there's probably a lot to discover here in the Regent Valley as well. I cannot remember that much of it, so there's still more stuff to do all dotted around. But first of all, what has it got us? What quest it's got us on the Wayward Wizard? Okay. First of all, we need to go in here and talk to Kasha Blackblood. Sorry, no, that's not Kasha Blackblood. Necromancer Mune. God, cannot process today, so we need to talk to Kasha. Fortunately, it's going to switch out our abilities as well, which is going to be annoying. I think it might. Oh, okay. Rites of Remembrance first. The dead are restless. Buried here are many brave warriors who sacrificed their lives defending Ascalon from foreign guilds from the south and their bestial char from the north. They wonder if it is not too much that their sacrifices be remembered and honoured. Someone must place candles on the 4 stands commemorating their actions, so we will know not to forget them. Okay, so this isn't the class quest or the profession quest. This is Rites of Remembrance. It's just a normal quest that Necromancer Mune has for us. And we're going to go do that, because why the hell not? Again, I'm not going to be doing that much damage to the skeletons, even with this awesome new meat cleaver of mine. Wow, Restless Corpse came. That thing's really wandering far. Nope. I'll help you out. At least I've got the tags, got a little bit of experience on that. Yeah. Didn't know that corpse wandered that far up the stairs to actually engage with the NPC. Okay, so we'll get down and I'll show you where the 4 braziers are. It's weird. Oh, well, those two are going at it. I'll let the Raging Cadaver and him go at it. That ghost is taking no shit. And these are the souls. These are the restless spirits. And these are the braziers. And it's quite weird because it says you light the brazier, but you don't. You just sort of put the candle on. I guess someone else is going to do that another time. Who knows? Anyway, we've got to go back down into the old soup. There's 3 of them down here now. Interesting. Nope. Controls are not doing what I want. Anyway, let's get to it. That's you dead. So at least I am actually doing more standardised damage because the sword does more standardised damage. Cool, cool. Ram's hammer, skeletal limb. Let's heal. Okay, let's go for the restless corpse. Trying to hide around that corner, hey? Not going to work. Get down. Nice. Give me the skeletal limb. Use the siren of healing. Quick healing. Okay, so we've got another restless spirit here. One of the many good things, and we've got a brazier here. So that's done. It's the second one out of 4. Just gonna heal myself again. Okay, and what we got up here? Another restless corpse. So all easy level 1 stuff, and for good reason. Why am I not targeting you? Game's being a bit janky tonight, not gonna lie, guys. Probably more jank than it's ever been. Not using that as an excuse. Isn't putting me in any immediate danger, just doesn't look great on a video. Okay, and 2 braziers here. One here, and I believe the last one is just further up. Okay, heal my bad self up, and the last brazier is over here. Okay, cool, cool. Right, and I'm just going to pop up here, number 1, to get my health back. Number 2, to show you guys this cool-ass stained glass window. That's, I think it's a stained glass window, a stone tablet. Can't be a window, because there's nothing behind it but a wall, so... I don't know, it's cool as hell. But what I really want to show you as well, and it's easy enough to find, there is just nothing back here. No enemies, anyway. But there is this. Obviously, the necromancers have their own living statue to their lord, Grenth. Lord of all necromancers, the Lord of the Dead, which is pretty cool. Usually would have a little plaque out here in front that will tell you exactly what it is, but there's nothing to click on here. I should have really shown you. I did show you the one of the remembrance braziers there. Sorry, I did show you the one for Balthazar, the God of War, but I didn't actually touch the plaque because there's a brief description of all that sort of stuff. Anyway, we're gonna head back to Necromancer Mune. I swear there was a drop in frames there. There's a bit of a weird little thing going on there. Okay, that shouldn't happen. But it does. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna walk back to Necromancer Mune this way because she's still part of this instituted area, rather than being back at Ashford Abbey. It would be quicker that way. But anyway, we've got nothing that's gonna threaten us down here now. Anyway, so again, let's walk back through the sludge and the grimness that is this place, these catacombs. Okay, that's good. We'll heal back up. Fantastic. Hello, Spirit. And again, we'll be down here a few times. We'll come down here with Necromancer Mune in a bit and go the other way. And they're just a nice little area to explore. It's worth exploring these fully while we're here. That's why I left it until now to do it, because I kind of wanted to cover it in one whole video, because once we're done here, we're done. Kind of thing. It's not really a need to come back. Okay, fantastic. So let's go talk to Necromancer Mune again. Okay, fantastic. Appeasing spirits wasn't so difficult after all, was it? Learning to understand the dead is the first step in understanding the art of the Necromancer. Fantastic. So we got 250 experience for that as well. And we're now going to do the Necromancer's Novice. Okay, so not everyone can be a Necromancer. For example, one of my latest students went into the catacombs to summon a dark entity. Since he hasn't come back yet, I can only surmise his creation probably ate him. If you will agree to destroy the nightmare he summoned, I will show you where he went and give you a spell to help you. But I warn you, you'll have to be clever to get past the fire traps in that part of the tombs. Of course, if you fail, I shall use your corpse as fodder for the next most worthy student. So, I'm going to be on my way. I'm going to have to say teach me Necromancer skills, because she's not going to let me do the quest if I don't. I have to replace them back with the monk ones. But we're right near Brother Menlo, so I can do that. Come on then, Necromancer Mew. Try to keep up. Well, I can keep up, but you keep stopping and doing weird things. Also, is it not cold down here? I'm questioning it with my guy not having any trousers on as well. But shouldn't you be wearing a few more clothes? I mean, hot goth women, fine, you're hot, but you are also potentially very cold. Okay, again, controls being odd for me. Okay, let's just go at this. Go at it like ham. Okay, so I don't like not have. Well, I still have my healing signet, so that's not too bad. The rushing water you can hear is there's a couple of indoor waterfalls around here. Aha. And we do have life siphon, but it takes all of my mana or energy to do that. Also, something I was completely wrong about in the last episode is I couldn't remember what the orange power that builds up on these two skills is, and of course it's adrenaline. It even tells you that if you try and hit one without enough adrenaline. And I kept trying to call it Berserker Rage or something. I totally blanked, which is more or less the story of my my existence at the moment. Oh, and we have hit and obtained level 6. So we'll go for this Restless Corpse over here. She's not going to fight the two in the back. So she says, here we are you ready? Also, that's an awesome mural to Grenth, the Necromancer's god. Okay, she's going to give us a description, because this is as far as she actually takes us for this part of the quest. And that's fine. Okay, Mune, what have we got? Oh, it automatically updates the arrows now, telling me to go further in. Not that much further in. That's good. Okay, well, we're going to spend the attribute points while we're here, and this time I have 6, and I am going to use... Yeah, screw it. I'm going to use 5 to put into strength, leaving me with 1, which I can't use right now. The next one's going into swordsmanship again, and then tactics again, and so on and so forth. When I unlock my secondary class, or secondary profession in this game, I will... fire traps, that's right. It's showing us how to use and be necromancers. Where are you going? Just gonna lead me after you? Screw you then. Wait for you to come to your senses. There we go. Yeah, so we're meant to resurrect the Carrion Devourers as bone minions if we're actually using, which we can actually do. We have enough energy, I'll show you. Because we have the bone minion power currently, but I don't really care about that. I don't need it to help me fight. What I do need to do is I need to do it here, because I need my minion to run out of there and blow it up. Like thusly. That's why for some reason on these you get 2. You get 2 corpses to res from. Okay. And we end up down here, and this is an awesome looking scene as well, and we have Tomb Nightmare, which is a different version of the Crypt Fiend, and of course apparently that's the Necromancer's novice, quite literally. And we'll just not enough energy, we'll res 1 more and then we'll take on the Tomb Nightmare, the level 4 Tomb Nightmare. So this is actually going to be harder than the Crypt Fiend. It's a named version. And there we go, we pick up a tribal blade, not as good as the one we already have, but quite nice. And that is a stained glass window. It's 3 of them to Grenth, which again doesn't make a lot of sense considering there's just a wall behind it and they have some sort of magical light source powering them. But it looks hella cool. Hella cool. These necromancers, they have style. So yeah, this necromancer here, she failed. Although she's not even wearing necromancer garbs of any kind. She failed to summon a creature and then control it correctly. So that's how that goes. Yes, okay, we'll make our way back to Mune. So you saw the raising of the bone minion. I like it. I like it a lot. Just not for this character. I absolutely would main a necromancer. Let's just have a look at it one more time. There you go. Come to daddy, little bone minion. Or sorry, bone horror. Don't know why I called you a bone minion. You get a flesh golem later, or flesh horrors. Bigger ones. Again, it's been a long time, guys, since I played this. Hello, Necromancer Immune. Most impressive. You dispatched that nightmare rather quickly. You show some real talent for the work. Okay, but no, I don't wish to become a necromancer yet. And that's fantastic. We can port back to the Ashford Abbey. And I believe we're just about done here. But actually, I just wanted to come back and get my stuff off Brother Menelo again. Get my powers back. Since we're in a town or an outpost. How do we do? I'd like to become a monk. How do we? Can we? Can we even? Or have I lost them for now? Oh. Shit. Monk. Maybe off Grasden, but he's a protector monk. Okay, so I think I've screwed myself a little bit for now, which is a pain in the arse. I should have left Menelo to last, if that was the case. We'll stick with this now, unless I'm being an absolute derp and there's for some reason something I cannot see. But I think I'm stuck. Like until I accept that as my actual profession, and there's still mesmer training. No, Althea taught us to be a mesmer, did she not? I think she did. Yeah, she did, because we had to fight the bull. So that leaves Ranger and Elementalist. Ranger and Elementalist, yeah. So we're going to have to take on those professions at some point. So for now, my healing signet will have to do. Admittedly, it was only Bane signet and or Siren of Healing. So I've got some Necromancer skills, so they're not completely useless. Anyway, we're going to go down here. No, it's not what I want to do. God damn it, guys. I'm getting myself turned around. Sorry for all the confusion. Again, my head is not screwed on straight today. We'll go back in here, and I'm going to show you the rest of the catacombs, because we can just smash our way through. And I guess being able to animate a bone horror isn't such a bad thing after all. So yeah, now we've been down here, I may as well show you what remains. I've shown you most of the catacombs, but just got to remember which way we go. Because now we have no help down here. Necromancer Immune isn't down here anymore. Not that I thought she would be. Because after you leave the area, of course, everything respawns. Okay, Restless Corpse first. Also, we have that life cyber, so that's that energy tap that's quite handy. It's not too bad. Jesus. Oh yeah, of course, it's a skeleton. You can't actually do it to skeletons. You can't actually... They're just bone, so you can't animate a horror from them. You can, however, over here. So I think this is the way we go to get the alternative part of the catacombs I want to show you. I think. We bank this way. Again, this still isn't all of it that I'm going to show you, but this is another path. So you remember before, we came this direction and we went that way. We didn't go the whole way that way either, because, yeah. Ooh, this is not the way I wanted to show you. I lied to you. Okay, in that case, we will go the full way. The other way I should have shown you is where there are loads of gargoyles. So we'll go this full way and see if there's anything else. Again, guys, I apologise for not being able to remember everything. Okay, excellent. We'll might as well bring a little bone horror with us. Awesome. So we pick up a longsword, basic longsword, and some monies. Always good. Jesus. Forgot I have such little energy and it recovers so poorly, or so slowly, sorry, that takes a while. Takes a while to animate some more bone horrors. So yeah, we also have this part of the catacombs. So this is where loads and loads of carrion devourers are. Yeah, this is another bit that's quite open. Don't think we can go over that part. I believe we can't. So yeah, there's a few nice little decorative bits down here. Some nicer looking areas, some more open, sunnier looking areas. Of course, if you go up here, there's a couple of diseased devourers, and I think it loops back around. But this isn't the only place in the catacombs. There's a couple of places with some gargoyles, which are always fun. That's an ornate buckler, just a standard 6 armor. Some gold coins. Okay, we'll res a little minion. We don't need the help, but we might as well have it. Okay, a minion had the right idea. Little bone horror had the right idea. Going over here. Fantastic, and that of course is the dull carapace. Just another nice little item. Now up here, if we circle back around here, there is nothing, it just circles back around. But if we go up here, there's a way out. And it'll tell us Wizard's Folly. So this is one of several exits. This actually could be quite handy because you have show you here, you have Wizard's Folly. So we've come out down here, or roughly we will come out down here, but there's also one over here. Yeah, Green Hills County at the top near the Barradin Estate, and that's where you go. That's the Gargoyles path. That's the other path. I'll show you the way to get back in from that side in a second. Okay, so it just says the catacombs. So yeah, if we look here, we're actually here, very very close to Wizard's Folly, or inside Wizard's Folly, quite deep in. And as you can see, there's a lot of enemies. Lots of black bears. Black bears are the harder, being the harder ones. Some bandit blood swarm, or blood sworn, sorry. But anyway, we will go to Wizard's Folly the normal way later. But if we just go to the Barradin Estate, since we're doing everything about the catacombs today, I'll show you the back way in and where it leads you back to the main entrance, or roughly therein. So, we come to the Barradin Estate, we turn this way. So I have to keep bringing up the map, guys, because, again, my recording bar is directly in the middle of my mini-map, and it actually blocks off more than you'd think. But yeah, if we come over here, actually we need to be over this bridge. Okay, guys, and here's where we need to go. This is one of the other entrances to the catacombs. If you come in here, it's slightly better looking, slightly more interesting as well. But we have the sign to Green Hills County, and we have shit tons of gargoyles just waiting for us. Literally just waiting. We also have this crazy bitch. This is Carleen, and Carleen is where I got my Crichton boots from, but she requires 5 gargoyle skulls in order to do so. So let's just chop up at least 1 gargoyle, just as a threat to his friends, just so they know what they're getting into if they screw with me. Okay, you can actually res. I keep saying res. It's raise, or animate a bone horror from his corpse. I'm not going to do that because it'll start attacking everything in the area, and these guys are pathetically weak. They don't want to attack me. If we look down here as well, that's something that's pretty cool. That is, I think, the skeleton of a gigantic dragon. At least that's what everything in the wiki always said it was, and that's what all the fans of this game seem to think it is. It's definitely a skeleton of something gigantic, and people think it's a dragon. Anyway, we're just gonna go back through. We're gonna avoid fighting if we can at this point because I'm not gonna get much experience for those guys. So there's no point in actually hacking them up. I could sell the stuff they drop, but I'll just show you the other path into and around the catacombs. So we have this one over here, and this takes us through this direction. Now, this would have been the other path I would have chosen when you come with Necromancer Immune at the beginning and you go right instead of left. I believe this is where you end up. You can go up this way or you can go down this way. I think there's a quest that leads in here as well. This is another awesome looking, very necromancer-y looking place. There is quite a few gargoyles here. There is definitely a quest of some sort that comes down here. I can walk down here freely. Can't go to the back. Because, well, actually I can. Level 3 Shatter Gargoyles. Do you think we can take them on? They should aggro by all accounts, so let's have a go, shall we? Oh, they didn't all aggro, so I must be just out of the line of sight. Let's animate a bone horror. Let's go, little guy. Another Shatter Gargoyle here. The last one might aggro with this one. It seems they're just far enough apart. Yeah, they're just far enough apart. Okay, and a vial of yellow dye. That's pretty awesome. It's worth coming down here. But there's a quest that leads down here, but I can't remember what it's for, what it does, or who you even get it from. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the thing, unless it's a set of the Necromancer quests specifically for you being a Necromancer in your main or in your sub. So, yeah, we'll leave that as it is. That's quite cool as well. Some really elongated gravestones there. But this is a cool place. Again, Necromancers definitely have the best style of anyone in the game. Very dark, very mysterious, very gothic, which, of course, I like very much. Okay, so let's get out here. Okay, he was just standing guard. So yeah, if we go up this way, the opposite way to which we came, again, wrong map, sorry guys, yes it is. We came, of course, from this over here. And we're going to make our way back through this way, and that way I can, Jesus. Head's not in the game, sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons, guys. I can show you the way that we could have come down here. Yeah, there's a way. Yeah, no, that leads back. That actually leads back out. We've got to go straight down, or up, as the case may be. So yeah, you can come past all these gargoyles. I should be able to not get glitched out or bugged out on the side here and stuck. So yeah, you'd have to fight your way through all of these, or not necessarily fight your way, but you know, it's worth the experience or gold or loot. And past these guys as well. And again, they're not interested in me, they don't want to attack me, they're only level 1. They're just chilling, they love this place. So I'd say the catacombs, considering it's mainly a necromancer affair with a few monk side bits thrown in around, it is probably one of the biggest areas in terms of sheer size and variety of enemies in pre-searing anyway. I mean, I just like the way it's designed. It's dilapidated but also gothic and stuff. Ah, now up here is the plinth for the statue of Grenth. Didn't realise it'd actually be here. So these gargoyles are level 1. Yeah, they're all level 1, I think. Again, I always thought if you moved into the middle of here... Ah, no, the Shatter Gargoyle. I'm going to have to kill you first, aren't I? Right, I'm going to kill as many of these as I can, because they will aggro when the Shatter Gargoyle jumps me. Oh, God. I might be able to get you as well. Oh, here it goes. See if I can drain him of some health. Oh, that is not the Shatter Gargoyle. That's now next to him. Heal. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Let's animate a bone horror to deal with these last two while I heal myself a little bit. Oh, sorry, 2, 3. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. And the bone minion's over there dealing with the other gargoyle. We'll go help him out. It's going to die, so... Sorry, bone horror, not bone minion. Fantastic. Okay, they were all destroyed. I didn't actually remember this particular statue, so I forgot that it does in fact have a plaque on it to tell us what it is. I did, however, as you can tell, remember that there was a Shatter Gargoyle in the middle of all of them. So I remember the pain from coming through here at some point or another, because that triggered in my mind, and suddenly I knew I'd be screwed. But it wasn't too bad. And another amazingly epic statue to the Dark Lord Grenth. And what does the statue say? Statue plaque. Came then Desmina, scorned and exiled by her people, and in her misery and wretchedness did Desmina curse the gods for abandoning all who, like her, admired power and ambition. And asketh she, where is the god to whom I may give my undying devotion? Where is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me? And rumbled then the earth from far below, and with a terrible groan split open, grew the ground white with frost and ice, and from forth the frozen earth spilled a rotten skeletal minions of Grenth. Then did appear the god, and with bony hands outstretched welcomed the girl into his fold. Saith he, I am your god. Follow where I lead. Come whence I call, and the rotted corpses of the dead will be yours to control. And swearing allegiance in life and beyond, did Desmina thence become the god's first follower. That's from the Scriptures of Grenth, 48 BE, whatever that means in this game's timeline. So that's cool. I'll probably end up heading back and reading you the Balthasar one, and hopefully, at least in pre-sharing, I'll get to one of the statues of all of them, because we can cover some lore that way. And again, although this hasn't been the best episode of the LP, getting the lore out of the way and having a good explore of the areas is, of course, also important. So if we head back up this way, I think it's this way. Yep, I believe it's this way. This is our way out. This is our way back out of the catacombs. And this makes sense. This is why I messed it up before and could not find it, because this isn't actually the way I was going to go. This, I believe, is behind where Necromancer Mune actually is. Yes, it is. So I was going in the other direction unnecessarily, because this is the way I could have shown you. Yeah, you have to go behind her. Which I guess if you went around the side, or if you looked at the map properly, you kind of would have known to go back there. But again, with the collision detection in this game being so insane, remember that tree I couldn't get past because Silas Kincaid is just too hench? Yeah, that thing. That's why I decided not to go back there. I had actually forgotten about that, but we came in the back way from the catacombs anyway, and ended up back here. So they're the possible exits of the catacombs, and that is very much the end of this episode, guys. I wanted to do a whole episode just covering this place and the quests in it mainly, and having a little bit of the beginning bit of Ascalon there, but I wanted to cover this whole entire area because that is that basically explored. Now there was a little further we could go after the two crypt fiends attacked us after the Moa Bird quest. We could go further past the raging skeletal things, the raging corpses, I think they're called, or raging cadavers. But I believe that comes to a dead end. I don't think there's much there. So yeah, the catacombs, quite a big area. Consider this is pre-searing and mainly a tutorial, so still a lot to do. And I will be exploring other areas very much like that. As much as I know about them, I'm exploring pre-searing as much as possible because we need to get to a really high level. It might seem a little bit boring, but we need to get to as high a level as possible before leaving pre-searing, if I do decide to continue on the Guild Wars LP after the searing. But yeah, we need to get as far as physically possible, highest level as physically possible, and I like it. It's world building. There's a lot of stuff to do here. As game tutorials go, especially MMOs, it's probably one of the better ones that holds your hand the least and just lets you explore. So I like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I have been your host, Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.